Looking back at my old videos, it amazes me how many views 2 of those early videos have gotten. One of those videos in particular is my top 5 Sega Genesis beat 'em ups video. That one, okay, personally, I'm not a big fan of my earlier videos, but I'm a big fan of that list, and I still stand behind it. Just this game, I feel, probably deserved to be a little bit higher up on the list. It's a great game that I personally have a lot of nostalgia for, and I'm sure a lot of you out there do as well. I feel like this game really needs no introduction, but if you've been living under a rock for the past 23 years, Streets of Rage, also known as Bare Knuckle, was released in late summer 1991 worldwide. It's the story of 3 young police officers who quit the force because they were disgusted and disgruntled as how corrupt the system was in their unnamed metropolitan city in which the game takes place. The 3, Adam Hunter, Axel Stone, and Blaze Fielding, take matters into their own hands, and with the help of a friendly SWAT officer set out to clean up the streets and take down the vicious crime syndicate run by the evil Mr. X. The visual presentation is simple. You start out on the street and start giving a beat down on the street punks, kung fu fighters, and dominatrixes, which make up the bulk of the enemies you encounter. Like with many beat 'em up games, the enemy types are color-coded depending on what stage and difficulty level. The bosses are also equally colorful, and one of which strongly resembles late pro wrestling superstar Ultimate Warrior. What comes to mind first for me when I think of this game is the music. The music of the Streets of Rage series was composed by someone who is considered one of the greatest video game composers of all time, Yuzo Koshiro. The soundtrack for this game is highly influenced by techno, house, and urban music genres. It creates a sonic landscape which melds perfectly with the rest of this game. There is no doubt in my mind that this game would suffer if it had a different soundtrack instead of this one. Gameplay-wise, the game is quite simple, just a single attack button and another for jumping. The A button will call in your backup, and your friendly SWAT officer will pull up and firebomb the screen, damaging bosses and taking out all others on the screen, similar to a smart bomb in early shoot-em-ups. Like other titles in the genre, such as Double Dragon or Final Fight, you can pick up weapons that help you deliver damage to your adversaries. Overall, the control is good, and it doesn't vary much between the 3 playable characters. Streets of Rage was actually re-released multiple times over the life of the Sega Genesis, and has also since been ported to numerous consoles and download services since then. It's actually kind of surprising they haven't attempted to do a remake or something like that nowadays, because it is one of Sega's best known and best loved properties. The first game especially may seem a bit primitive, but I think it holds up really well and is still extremely enjoyable, and without a doubt is one of the essentials for the Sega Genesis or Mega Drive. With the game being so readily available on multiple different consoles, if you want to check it out, there's really nothing stopping you at all. I hope you've enjoyed this review. Thank you for watching, and thank you for helping me reach 300 subscribers. Really appreciate all your support. Thanks again. See you next time. Take care.